The AHKmon broke! Alright, so this happened. We're going to close Deep L. We're going to close the text monitor. And we're going to close the AHKmon. Then we're going to reopen the AHKmon. We're going to run the AHKmon. We're going to move my text box here because there's no default way to put it anywhere. And we're going to talk to this thing again as I forget to open Deep L again like a dummy. Close, close. And then, I didn't open the Deep L. There we go. There really needs to be an order of operations for this. Close. Hey Zance. Yeah, but I'll start injecting English into the code for anyone who knows to exchange students. Yeah, pretty much. Ugh. Okay, AHKmon, you were working fine earlier. Could make a Marco shortcut, click the shortcut, and it opens them in the same as each other. I could, yes. For the most part, the text grabber and everything else, the only thing the AHKmon doesn't automatically open is Deep L. Sheesh, there we go. I'm not sure what broke it that time. I thought I had a child, but thousands of years have driven everything about my child into oblivion. Yep. See, and again, on the bright side, if it breaks, you can still go back in and do it the old-fashioned way. But I don't know what causes it to break. A mother forgets her precious memories of her beautiful child. What greater tragedy could there be? You. Please help the brave princess enter the labyrinth of my heart and find the memories of my child. You can enter the labyrinth of my heart from the coffin that lies nearby. Okay, click. There's got to be a better way to troubleshoot this. Trained the twin heroes, the art of war, and made them into fully fledged heroes. Yes, that's me. There are some things that should never be forgotten, even with strong regret. Thanks to you, I have it back. It's a shame that we had to let the brave Leon die. But no matter what the cost, we will defeat the Demon King. That was our mission. Thank you, brave men and women of this world. All right, let's try your box again. Okay. Why does this box specifically seem to be the one that breaks all the time? Yeah, it's this box. It's the one that says something about Oblivion. It's so weird. Alright, I am ready to get absolutely destroyed by this boss. Oh, I've beaten this one? Oh yeah, this is the one with the cat thing from 9. This is the one I haven't beaten yet. Yeah. I was specifically raising a monster that could heal for this, and I still need to heal him more. Oh crap, did Ann Lucia still have her food buff on her? I think she did, so I just spent... Yeah, she does, so I just wasted a bunch of time on that. Fat rip. Magic is the best in the world. Please do business with me, not the shabby right minister next door. Ba-ba. Exchange for 3 brilliance of courage. I'll cast a dream spell that'll quadruple your gold and make you run faster. Gold it is. I would have preferred you quadruple my experience. I should change the name of this stream, because I don't think we're really testing anymore. Man, that run speed increase, though. It makes such a difference. Oop. How about none of that? Is that catastrophe? Yep. Good luck training with Handman. I hope your stream tomorrow goes well. Thanks. Thank you very much, Jude. Oh gosh, there's 3 chicken walkers. Yeah, this was originally a stress test, but eh. And catastrophe. Man, I am not looking forward to doing passives again. I'm going to get those suckers out of the way as soon as possible, but oh man. The accessory grind is the real worst of it in actuality. And this pig barely levels up, man. He has not been leveling up very fast. And that is a buff you should be doing at the start of the fight, not halfway through it. Oh, I missed an enemy. Alright, I am setting her to heal, because I don't think I'm going to beat this boss. I'm still upset only the first attack of that actually is affected by the tension. Okay, I have still yet to beat this boss. My one concern right now with the AHKmon is it sits in one place for a while and it seems to screw up, so let's see. Okay. Here we go. I am not heavy enough to push this thing away. That is a dead pig. I'm streaming. Sorry about that, chat. Jeez, this guy's health regen is absolutely absurd. And I have no way to blow away that skill. I'm not doing anything to him right now. Like, at all. Look, as long as he keeps killing the pig, that's fine. Your little aura thing is so incredibly frustrating. Annie, I'm not at full health. Oh, this was a waste. Yep. Holy sweet mother of... Really? Even my HP... I hate this boss! Ooh. Oh, that's bad. Where was my freaking... Ah! Ah, I hate this boss. Why? Why does he get to summon so many of those? How's that pig still alive? Blah. You're pretty much required to use a class that can get rid of his buff as fast as possible. And so, which would mean probably Demon Swordsman is the class I would want to use where I'm at right now. That's the only thing I have high enough.
Hello.
Huh? Is Discord still open? What the?
Yeah, I saw your message on Discord. I didn't know if you needed help or not.
Huh. Hold on, let me try something. Can you still hear me?
Yeah.
But I closed Discord. I'm so confused. Huh.
Oh, you're kind of breaking up a little bit. Talk some more.
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Shooby-doop, shooby-dooby-dooby. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you're good now.
That's so weird. I mean, hey, if I don't have to have it open, that's great, but... Because that just means it's only using enough RAM to support chat. Huh.
That is interesting.
Yeah.
You break up a little bit, but I don't know if that's because of my internet or because you have Discord closed. I don't know.
I mean, I know it likes to freak out whenever I minimize it, so...
Yeah. Hey, see, and technically, Excellent closed Discord, so, like, he's not even supposed to be here, but he is.
Oh, is Saluna in there, too?
Through the servers. Oh.
That's so weird.
Hello.
Yeah. Well, that's good to know, at least, because that's using a lot less RAM with it being closed.
That is really weird. I wonder if it's just a glitch. I bet it is. Maybe, I don't know. I know I can have it in the background on my phone, but it's still open.
And at the end of the day, I'd still rather just still get that better CPU. That was weird. Oh, I didn't open that box. Oh, that's because I died. I didn't get to keep that box. Fat rip.
I'm assuming you're streaming right now?
I am.
Nice.
I was stress testing the AHKmon under different circumstances, because if I'm gonna get that, alt run going, I'm probably gonna want to use the AHKmon, so I need to know when I can expect it to break.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, that's true.
And just what the most convenient quick fixes for that would be, if there are any. Luckily, since this text grabber is something that's running at the same time, I can still just copy paste it off of that if I need to. And then it basically just turns into the method I used before. So that's fine.
Yeah.
But with Discord open, it was breaking constantly just because I did not have enough CPU to go around. But it looks like I can make that more or less a non-issue. I'll just have to be aware of primarily looking at Discord if I need to on my phone rather than my desktop.
Yeah. Hey, C, and does Exxon break up on your end, or is it just me?
Seems fine on my end.
Seems fine on your end? Okay, so it is just me. Let me leave and join back.
That's good to know.
And welcome back.
I'm deciding if I want to go to school or if I want to do Battle Trinity.
A.
The
You
mini
know,
game is actually really fleshed out. Like, I was surprised. There's like 12 episodes total, and I just now beat episode 1.
Of the school thing?
so it's,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's like, it's a
Apparently,
legit,
I've only
like,
ever
full
actually
thing.
did the first 2, I think.
Yeah, I knew it was
Uh,
long, but
I don't think I
dang.
did anything past that.
Yeah.
Because I don't remember doing so anyway.
Like, it's cool because, like, as you progress, because, like, all the rooms are locked off in the school, and, like, every room has, like, a boss, and, like, as you progress, you, like, gain party members of, like, the high school people that pops in the anime opening. And, like, it was actually really cool because before you actually started, it did, like, an actual anime opening.
That's so Japanese.
Graphics.
I mean, of course,
One
it's
of
like
the
a,
Dragon Quest songs.
yeah, it's
I
it's a
know,
no
it was
duh
so
because of
cool.
course it's Japanese, but it's still like, yeah, that's funny as heck. I like that.
Yeah. The only thing that I was like, oh, was the song that they chose was like, I don't know, I don't think it fit. It was fine, but I don't think it fit. It was the orchestrated on the Sia theme from like you know what I'm talking about.
The blessing,
Like
the slow one, the
actual
bum bum
orchestrated
bum bum bum.
one.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Why did all of that miss?
Yeah.
Ugh, I got
You wanna go
accuracy
live out your
nuked.
dreams of being in a harem? Oh no.
This is not the game I would play to do so if I even had the urge.
Do you want to live?
Come on,
Oh,
fly
yeah.
boy, you want to live forever? Is that an option? Ugh. When you want to clip something, but you realize that your camera was on. This is why I usually play Dragon Quest without my camera on, because I clip this probably more than anything else.
Yeah.
My...
I need to get this game on PC so I can actually like record footage. I could do it on my PS4, but you know, it's PS4. It doesn't transfer Twitch or anything.
Huh. Okay.
I don't know why my Discord client keeps turning off noise suppression.
Couldn't tell you.
This.
How about an
Discord's
exchanging...
turning on and off for you? Is that what you said?
No, it keeps like turning off the noise. suppression.
Oh.
But I had it off for like I didn't have it off earlier. I had it on, and I don't know why. So we decided, yep, time to turn it back off. Okay. Like that's only like just started happening too. So
Yeah. Discord's been acting up a little bit for me too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, now the AHKmon dies? Click.
Oh no.
Copy. I'll make magic super suppressed when the war starts. Yeah, can't find Deep L. Let's reset the text, the dialogue, and test.
feel like I know why Discord's being real crap for me. It's because a lot of people in my house are using the internet.
Ooh, yeah, that would do it.
Yeah, so I don't know. I might stick around for a little longer, but I might pop back to whenever most people are in bed. That'd probably be better for me, connection purposes.
I feel that. Oh, and Lucia's food wore off. How close is she to a level up? 32,000? Uh-huh.
What level would you say would be good to get on Lucia leveled up to before 5.3? Like, what would be a good one?
50.
And then what would be like, okay, you just wanted to like overlevel her a little bit.
Just straight up 50. She gets 40 levels for free. That'll put you at least 90. If you want to go a bit farther and even go a little higher, because like obviously why her level increase isn't nearly as insane as yours in terms of the number gain, she still has a bit of a number gain. Like it'll obviously take more to level her up later on. So the more you level her up when she's low, the bigger of a jump that's going to give you.
Oh, okay. So just get her to at least 50 before I start.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it doesn't actually really it doesn't take that long. If you use freaking the balanced pasta, a Genki, and any other bonuses you find in there, it makes it significantly easier. The only part that sucks is you don't unlock the better Magic Labs that don't have a time limit till after. So, rip, but the time limit isn't usually too much of an issue.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, I wanted to use Giga Slash. That's absolutely what I wanted. Annie, what are you doing? Using Kazapstrophe. Well, now that you've used that, go ahead and be on heal duty. That is a Giga Slash. I survived that.
What are your predictions for the 35th anniversary event?
Mine? I think Dragon Quest XII is definitely something we'll see.
Yeah. I agree. I feel like that's like the big, like, if I were to put a guess on anything or put money down on anything, it'd probably be Dragon Quest XII.
I also think we'll probably see a couple... Yeah. I think we'll see a couple more ports to Switch as well.
Oh, yeah.
If I had a dream pick, it'd be, I hope, what I hope we get, but is kind of, I think, oh, I'm dead here. It's kind of 50-50. I would love to see, I've talked about it before, like a definitive Dragon Quest VIII. So it brings back and restores the presentation from the PS2 with all the new content from the 3DS without the crappy movement from the 3DS. But, I don't know. It's either going to be that or Zenithian Trilogy, and either's fine, really.
Yeah. Yeah. I would like most of them, hopefully, to get at least ported or maybe like remastered. Or I mean, I know there's remastered, but you know, I would like to be able to play other Dragon Quest games on the same system.
Yeah.
Having to go hunt for, you know, old DS games or whatever.
Do your passives, kids. That would have killed me. Oh, I survived with 1 HP on top of my gold rosary. Anyway, you were saying?
Oh, wow, nice.
I do my passives.
Oh, yeah. I was just saying that, like, I think somewhere it said that there was, like 30 minutes of some of it is, like, Japan exclusive. I feel like we're gonna get something related towards 10. If not version 6, like, something.
I still don't think we'll see 6 yet. I know you were saying they tend to, like, with Final Fantasy, they'll show stuff. Oh, we died. Crap. We tend to see stuff early. Man, I'm just not doing well in Magic Labs right now. I'm mad. Everything keeps killing me. But, it's because my pig isn't high enough level. I need to do the basic one till he's been reincarnated like 6 times. Anyway, I keep getting sidetracked. Because they tend to do the teaser in 10 at the end of a version. Which, if they give us a trailer beforehand, that teaser loses its impact.
That's true. And the only reason I was saying that is just because that's the typical theme with Final Fantasy, and I was comparing it to that, which I know that Dragon Quest is completely different. So like,
Yeah.
if that's the case, and you're more than likely right compared to my prediction. I'm just going based off of another game that I've played. So yeah, yours is probably the correct one.
That said, if it does end up being like World of the Gods and I called it months ago, I'm going to freak the crap out. I'm just debating whether or not I want to ask for that day off, because, like, I've already missed a week.
That would be amazing. I would...
Or, yeah, because, like, I want to stream my reaction to it, but I also don't want to avoid Discord all day if I can't get it off.
Okay, for a minute, you cut out entirely for me.
Ah.
Yeah.
I was saying I would love to get the day off, but I've already missed enough work due to being out of state all week. But I also don't want to avoid being on Discord and checking in with everybody all day.
About a day in the week? What?
Give me a sec. Can you hear me better now?
Yep.
Yeah.
So what I was saying is, I kind of want to take the day off so I make sure I have time to stream it. But I've already missed a lot of work this week because I was out of state for a funeral. And I don't know if I want to miss any more. But I also really don't want to have to, like, avoid every form of social media all day.
Oh yeah, I understand that completely. I hated whenever Nintendo Directs would come out in the middle of the day, because it's like, well, I can't look at anything until I get home or whatever. I would totally understand the feeling.
Yeah, and it's like, it's a bummer towards my friends and people to be like, yo, don't at me.
So
Yeah.
Dan moved one of the, well, didn't move an NPC, but he added an NPC that's also like the, class-changing NPC. And I spawn in, I look at it, and I got very confused. I thought I remember seeing Nick's NPC towards the front for like a day, and then I see the new NPC. I'm very confused.
Who's the new NPC?
I do not know who that is.
I'll have to go look at it, I guess. Assuming I don't freaking lose on a third Magic Lab in a row, I will be pissed.
Wait, that's not Royal Labs. I mean, that's not Magic Labs.
I said Royal Labs.
He said Magic Labs.
Did I say Magic Labs? Hear what I'm thinking, not what I'm saying.
At least I kept hearing Magic Labs.
I think I heard Magic Labs. I don't remember now. I'm doubting myself.
I'm enough of a dummy that I could have been saying Magic Labs the entire time.
Are the Royal Labs magical?
I mean, technically. Did I lose that box too? Gosh dang it, I did. Ah!
Did weeklies reset sometime early?
I think they reset this morning, didn't they?
That would explain why I have stuff from my maid then.
Oh yeah, it is reset day, isn't it? Dang it, I always forget to do like a pyramid run.
Man, I haven't done Pyramid in a solid month.
I don't mind doing Pyramid, like right when y'all are most available, so... I actually haven't been doing it either.
What I need to do is the tower, because I could if I can get to do the tower like one more time, I might be able to max out my Dragon Heart.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing the pyramid to get one of the accessories, but also I don't know what accessories I would need that would most benefit me to like, because I have like the best armor I can have, the 110 armor, and then I'm like, okay, I want to have like the best accessories I can have, so that way people will be like, I want to borrow this guy.
I don't know if you have my stream open.
Mine feels slime. And I'm very
do not.
concerned.
All
I
right.
don't like using the heal slime.
Because I have the item that's probably just the general most recommended, just because it does buff just straight up your HP and MP.
Okay, I'm gonna pop
By
on the
20
screen
points
really
on
quick.
HP and 10 points on MP.
How do you? Okay. Oh, so that's from the pyramid, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not tossing
there was
anything.
one-
You're not tossing anything you don't use from it, right?
No.
Okay, good.
I'm not selling it for
yeah,
10k a piece
like,
every time.
I mean, if you're selling it, that's one thing, but like, don't throw it away. Because one of the other counters lets you dismantle it, and pyramid items all use the same material.
Oh, okay. Cause that's what I would usually do. Is I would go there and I would find, and I know like they're good items, but I would just cause I didn't know what was good and what wasn't. I would just farm like whatever I could get and then just sell it.
Yeah. So if you dismantle them,
and
if you dismantle them instead, you can then put them towards the piece you want.
Okay, and there was another piece that I saw that someone was like, "Oh yeah, this is like a really good item," and I was like, "Oh, I sold this," and it was like a golden eye.
Yeah. Oh, was it the Dragon Eye?
One?
It might have been the Dragon
Yeah.
Eye.
It was the Dragon Eye.
That one's not entirely difficult to get.
Okay.
Oh yeah, before I forget, if anyone needs a bunch of bows, I'm gonna start making them so I can actually just like sell them all. But if anyone needs them for whatever reason, like anything from between like level 1 to like 21 for bows, I can just hand them over.
Alright.
I appreciate that. I don't think I need one right now, but I'll keep that in mind.
Pretty sure any class I have that can use a bow as well is also well above level 20.
Oh, I guess I'm working on woodworking again sometime soon.
That's
I really need to
not
work on my
right.
crafting skill. I don't know how viable it is considering like I didn't realize like every patch they released like a couple levels and I was like because I maxed out all my levels in Final Fantasy I'm like alright cool when the next expansion comes out I'll just max it out then because they only ever release the cap up by 10 every 2 years like because every new expansion but Dragon Quest they increase it like every 2 or however many levels like every patch or every like story patch and I'm like oh this might be a little bit more tricky to max out everything.
Yeah.
Still want to attempt it but you know I'm just like this looks like it'll be
I
a little tough.
I don't think I'll get
keep up
every
to date.
class max, but I'm going to try for my main classes at the bare minimum.
That's probably what I'll end up doing because I'm like it seems like a lot of headache.
And I'll let you run
Okay,
faster,
that's
despite the
actually
fact
what
that
I
you're at
wanted.
the end of the freaking dungeon.
What was I gonna say?
My bad.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Look at Lucia there with her privileged HP of 900.
I wish I had that much. I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm already 112, and I need to do the quest for 116.
Nice. That was the biggest gap in a while. Was 112 to 116.
Really?
Yeah, because before it was like no more than I think 2 levels at a time. So it was like, no, because it was 100, then I think 105, then 108, 110, 112, and then 116. And then now 118.
And I'm guessing 120. Yeah, with the next part. Is it gonna go to 130 with version 6, I would assume? I don't know how many levels they go up with the new expansion.
I don't know.
Oh wait, we've never played before an expansion, so this will be all of our first time figuring that out. That'll be exciting. What would really be nice is if they did what, and I know I bring up Final Fantasy a lot, but it would be really nice if they did what the director did over there and was like, hey, we're gonna do this thing to ensure that we can make this game last like a quite a long time, so that way people know that the director verbally said we want to keep this game going for a long time. Because people, at least like over here, people think that the game is like almost dead.
Yeah,
It's like,
nope.
oh, it's got 1 year left, or it's like, oh, it's got 3 years left. I'm like, bruh, this game just got voice acting. Like, it's
Yeah,
growing.
nah, it ain't going nowhere.
Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know where you got that idea. I'm excited to hear Zelma, like, voice acted and stuff. That'll be really cool.
I'll look back at stream and I just see the bird pushing you.
Bird whatting me?
No, just pushing you.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, let's not stand in that. Oh, come on. Poison.
I don't know how long you guys will be up, but I gotta pop off. I'll be back in an hour if you guys are still on.
All right.
Alright, BRB.
I am not losing a third Royal Lab in a row.
Well, I mean, I don't think you will. Seems fine. I will say this, though, it probably would have been better to use an actual heal slime over it.
Yeah, I don't have one. I've got a... I'm training him for something else right now.
For battle.
Yeah.
Like that.
And I have a Sanguini that I heard are pretty decent for healing, if you're not just straight up using a heal slime. But I gotta get his friendship to max before I can use him.
That's what I do with a heal slime. It's literally too off, and I cannot for the life of me get like one specific but like I need like one more thing of meat from the app and then I'm fine, but at the same time I don't feel like switching to Monster Master to get that last 1 point because it's gonna take the longest time.
Right.
I'm like 500% sure. Actually, you know what? I'll do it anyway. Might as well. Just on the off chance that I do happen to get it within like the first couple encounters.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't likely, but I do want to see if I can do that. Yep, it's a 1.0. So I'm just gonna work on
Okay.
that.
Oh, let's see my weekly then.
Oh, I actually had to be on. I actually had to be on Monster Master to get that last point. Okay.
Rip. That's true Grand Zadora. No, that's true Landestria. Weird T thing, and then two smiley faces in a row, and then the tiny P. Ah, okay. I know where that is. There's a naked dwarf next to me. You go, dude.
I think I haven't, since I can use all. Oh wait, no, I have a. Never mind.
Uh.
There we go.
Do I still have a warp to that map?
I kind of want to see if I can
I
get
don't.
into a thing for Hydra, but
What's up?
I said I kind of want to see if I can get like a Hydra belt or something like that. That
Ah.
doesn't feel like grinding via Royal Labs.
The belt you get from it is pretty good, though.
What does it do again?
I know on mine, I have an ability that increases my electrical damage on stuff like Giga Slash and Giga Gash, and that will stack with any orbs I get later. I get 10 additional HP, and a few other things that I'm not entirely sure of. It increases my speed by 18 points. And whatever the other stuff is. Where was I going? Right. Okay, I need to go... Man, it's still so weird that 5.5 was split in two. Especially because of how absolutely dramatically 5.4 ends. It kind of made 5.5 being split in two feel extra bad, just because it's like, nothing happens.
Anyway, I still have to get to that point, so I've just kind of finished 5.0 and just didn't do much after that.
Yeah, I won't go into any spoilers, but it's just kind of... I don't know, it's pretty much just how I put it. 5.5 Part 1 feels incredibly anticlimactic because of how dramatic 5.4 is. That is the wrong vehicle. There we go. There's my bike. Alright, if I remember correctly, I am looking for the giant lampposts. They're like pillar dudes. They should be over here.
So I don't remember when, but apparently I had a 110 healer piece for the heal slot. And then I also had a 110 staff.
Dang.
I know where the 110 staff came from, but I don't know where the eye piece came from.
I wouldn't either. Man, I really need to finish my mechanical eye as well. Dang.
The mechanical eye just passes tension around, right?
You get tension every time you kill an enemy.
Oh.
So for stuff like Defense Force, it's super good. My quest was for True World, right?
What is?
That's the wrong quest. Yeah, okay. My weekly. They're gonna be over in the ruins, actually, now that I think about it. It's the fastest way back over there.
I'm probably just gonna goof around my character red so I can get the last point and then back off to another class. So I do want to use Hail Slime. I don't want it.
Yeah.
Like I always think that's called Beast Tamer for some reason and not Monster Master.
Both get the same point across.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting doing the version 1 stuff again. One, because the cutscenes and everything are going to be significantly lower fidelity again than I'm used to. Just starting over from scratch for starters, and mainly, it has been a good while since I streamed extended periods of time on my own, especially with Dragon Quest. My recent streams with it have all been events and stuff, and not really story content. I'm hoping the PC version upon startup still has the in-game menu, though, for typing, because I'm pretty sure it does, where it has, like, the actual just list you pick the kana from. Like when you start a new Zelda file or something.
Yeah.
Because I do not have that other keyboard program. Everyone's like, you should use this installed. Ooh, I've got competition. 18, so I only need to kill 20. That was a weird stutter.
What was?
Just my game. Something on my end. Oh, there's a player here hunting the same weekly as me. And this monster doesn't spawn all over the place. I don't get why people keep their beginner tab on.
I don't understand either. I wanna assume, like, hey, they probably just have it on because they feel like they're not up to date, but I don't really see any reason past that.
But if you've got this weekly that I'm doing now, you're clearly not a beginner. Like, this monster's not difficult, but this is definitely a higher fame level spawn.
You know, I forgot that the whip hits twice.
You forgot what?
That the whip hits twice.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, Guru Orb. Ooh, Mini Metal. Ooh, that'll be the most interesting thing about running an alt, is I know how to use Guru Orbs from the start. Instead of, hey, I'm in version 5, I should probably figure this out. Whew. I need 9 more. Okay. Skadoosh. How many do we got left? 6. Ow. So that makes 4 more. Come on, spawn all 4 of ya. Nope, just 1. Cowards.
I mean, I can join your party and just start spawning them up for you.
I mean, I'll be done before you get here.
Probably.
I appreciate the offer nonetheless. And then I have the crappy luck to get a 1 spawn twice in a row, so I still need 2 more. There we go. Okay, back to Grand Zadora. Alright, let's see. One last test to see if the AHKmon broke again. It broke. Big surprise. Let's see. Reset.
It does look like it broke, yeah.
Okay, I need to talk to somebody else after that reset, because the text grabber still has the other text on it. Area around the Kingdom of Gran Zadora. There is a fruit called Granberry. It can be collected from time to time. And failed to pick up translation in time. Whew. So let's try one more. It does the weird V thing again. And failed to pick up translation in time. So let's fully close. Close. And close. Now open DeepL. Now open AHKmon. I wish we had a save position on screen option for when reloading it.
So always randomized when read.
No, it'll always open on the top left of the screen. That is still the wrong text. That's the right text. Make sure that's not still open. Alt plus F12 will save the location of the overlay on next start. Make sure you click the overlay before you press Alt F12. That is good to know. Run AHKmon. That'll actually alleviate a little stress because it likes to break when I have to move it. Close. And close AHKmon. I'm a dummy. Did the AHKmon close? It did. Stop doing that. And then failed to load translation in time. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and leave the call. Because I'm gonna get ready to end my stream, so have a good one.
You as well.
Alright, now that Discord isn't sucking up any extra bandwidth that it doesn't need, it's not bandwidth, any extra freaking CPU that it doesn't need to be having, we are going to test this one more time. Because I know this thing does not like it when I don't have enough CPU to go around. Not that any program does, but... This is the Castletown Kingdom of Gran Zadora, where the brave princess and Lucia, who defeated the great demon king Madasagora, resides. That was a mouthful, buddy. No? It's you, isn't it? No, it was you. Is that it? You did your best to support the princess in the matter of the spooky cocoon. The spooky cocoon. That thing ended time. You all died. Every single one of you. And AHKmon broke again. That's really freaking annoying. And then it comes up late, so reset. You've got a priceless item called a kettle prism somewhere. Please bring it to me. I'll make your cauldron even more beautiful and coordinated. Okay, so that's the, What's up? I'm not sure how long ago that comment came in. I haven't been paying attention. I am still just messing with, AHKmon, making sure it works one last time before I, end stream. And AHKmon broke. Close DeepL. See, I know the DeepL app has issues. My lord, it has issues. It's the reason I didn't originally use it, but I can't exactly use the website in place of it. And they really need to slap like 8 billion more NPCs around town, because it is empty. I heard from my mother. She told me that the brave hero and her ally are the best of friends, bound together by a special bond. When I grow up, I'm going to be an ally and play with the princess and Lucia all the time. I'm looking forward to it. Good luck with that, kid. The door is way too big. It really is. It wouldn't be that much of a problem if your walking speed wasn't terrible. I heard rumors that a mysterious swordsman appeared out of nowhere and killed the monster that the brave princess and her allies couldn't defeat. Is he talking about Ferris? And DeepL could not get translation in time. Are you the ally AHKmon? Please don't tell me you... Please don't tell me you heard that is probably what that's supposed to be. All right, so that's an interesting hiccup to know. Anytime there's like, you know, the ding, like in the middle of a conversation, it's gonna struggle. Where's our favorite benchman? There's our benchman. Tell me about your sick bench, dude.
I know you. You defeated that monster on the bridge, didn't you? Alright, you can sit on this bench specially, but only when I'm not sitting on it. It's my favorite spot to take a break.
I don't know why I always make him a surfer guy. Benchman true MVP, right? Alright, did it break? From the sky, all sorts of things appear. They are creepy cocoons, scary monsters, mysterious swordsmen, rain, snow, and even leopards. I'm no longer surprised or afraid, because that's what the sky is all about. Should I tell him about the dragons? Those might still scare him. Okay, I think that's a decent amount of stress testing on the AHKmon. So let's go ahead and turn in this weekly. And probably call stream here. Oh, and check out the new NPC in the My Town. Because apparently that's a thing. That man is very purple. Could not grab translation in time. Not that we need it for this. Yeah, apparently he just swapped out Nick. Okay, AHKmon clearly broke again. So let's see. This dude. Could not pull translation in time. Yeah, rip Nick. Okay, for the most part, it still works okay. And when it has a hiccup, you can typically just reset the text grabber, and it should fix the problem. And depending, again, it could just be my CPU. I really still need to replace my CPU. Because, again, playing Dragon Quest and streaming maxes it out on top of then running an AHKmon and a text grabber. I was like, someone warped in behind me, and it's my own pig. Oh, crap, this is Ryan's My Town. Nobody look. You're not supposed to see this yet. Oh, hello, Jude. Oh, did they lie to me? Where's the new NPC? Oh. It's Gurldan. This is the Temple of Dharma, a place where people can change jobs. So it's just another Dharma temple? Huh. So I'm assuming Nick's NPC still does the same thing. Yeah. I don't understand her, but whatever. Yeah. And I have not planted any new flowers. Could not pull translation in time. You can always tell. Damn, she chilling? Yeah, pretty much. Oh, that's not right. But friendship points didn't change, like, at all. Looks like they are growing up nicely. I hope you continue with the monster farm. So excellent, please feel free to ask me anything. Deep L, or I guess AHKmon. Yeah, you too. Okay, and there was that last confirmation of the AHKmon working, because it actually caught my logout stuff. Neato. And now everybody gets to see my desktop. Woohoo. I suppose. Alright. Have a good one, chat. See you, stream. See you guys tomorrow around noon, when I actually, start the alt. Anyway, have a good one.